Welcome back, everybody, to AOE and another episode of
The Dungeon.
And today's episode, we're going to go over to this week's news, and Daryl actually has something to show you guys. So let's get into it.
Area of entertainment.
All right, guys, so this item is actually related to our last episode, which was Deadpool and Wolverine. And this is an item that's actually in our, collection. And, yeah, so we're just going to check it out real quick.
This is my first time seeing it, so let's get the reaction.
You've seen, a little bit of it.
All right, let's see what it is. What is
Let's
that?
see it. All right.
Awesome presentation. I like it.
So we're going to put that down.
Move that to the side.
All
Is
right.
that foam? Okay. What is it?
We got Hulk
Oh,
181.
man, a 181.
The first full appearance of Wolverine, and this is when Wolverine fights the Hulk, and this is, like I said, the first full appearance of Wolverine. So this book is basically the first the first appearance of Wolverine was actually in Hulk 180 at the end of the page. Like it was like in like the last page.
The teaser.
It was like a teaser. So in this book, though, Hulk 181 is his first full appearance on him being a Hulk villain. And that's actually kind of a lot of people don't know is that Wolverine was originally a Hulk villain. Like he was supposed to be a bad guy that would fight Hulk. But because he was so loved as a character and a villain that they changed him in X-Men or Giant X-Men Annual, and they made him into an X-Men and made him get his classic cowl. But this is the first full appearance of Wolverine, and also it shows that I'm also a big Wolverine fan and have the first full appearance of Wolverine. So yeah, that's that.
On another note, in our last video on the Deadpool and Wolverine, they actually showed a little clip of Wolverine fighting Hulk, but he was in a brown suit.
Yeah.
So that was not this Wolverine, because this is yellow and blue, but another variant of that fight.
But yeah,
so, I mean, Wolverine fights Hulk in many issues, so this is actually his first appearance and not his first fight with the Hulk. You could
basically. And also some little things too, like tiny things, is that in this book, Wolverine, his claws are not even attached to his skeleton. It's actually only attached to his gloves, and his skeleton was never adamantium. He was never like that. It was just his claws were in his gloves, which was kind of weird. But as time went on, when he became such a beloved character, they changed it to him having actual bone claws and then adamantium claws and all that. But yeah, so this is the item of this episode. And
181.
Yeah, and let's get into the news.
All right, everybody, we got 5 topics this week. The first topic we're going to talk about is the Marvel ComicCon reveals. They have 4 movies that they wanted to talk about. So the first movie they wanted to talk about was Brave New World with Anthony Mackie and Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
which we seen the video. The trailer did drop. They just had a little bit more input.
Yeah, so of course this movie is like a lot of people know, it's the Falcon he's already Captain America now. Sam Wilson is now Captain America, and the president is recruiting him to kind of join the government. But of course, because Captain America fights for what he thinks is right, he and the president don't really think the same way. And also we found out that Harrison Ford is Red Hulk, which is really sick. But yeah, that's Captain America: New Brave World, and I can't wait for it.
So during Comic-Con, Harrison Ford joined the stage, and he actually hulked out. We'll see if we can find a clip, and we'll post it right here. All right, so next movie they revealed, or not revealed, but they showed a trailer. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but they showed Thunderbolts,
which is really sick.
Which has Red Guardian who showed up.
Yeah, played by
what's his name? Hopper from Stranger Things.
Hopper from Stranger. Yeah, that's we'll put the name right there.
The name right here.
But basically, yeah. So
basically, Thunderbolts is I'd say
it's kind of like a Suicide Squad type of movie where it's like Marvel, the Marvel's misfit are heroes, kind of like
it's kind of like the anti-Avengers, but they're not evil. They're more of just
so they're like anti-heroes, kind of like Punisher, Moon Knight, and just Deadpool. Just like Ray said, they're more gritty. They just get the job done, just by by all means, killing people and stuff. But yeah, that's the Thunderbolts, which is really cool.
So another video they dropped. They dropped the trailer for that during Comic-Con. The next movie that they revealed a little clip of was actually Fantastic Four, and they brought the cast on stage.
Yeah, which is really sick. We got Joseph Quinn in there. We got Pedro Pascal.
I don't know the other two.
The other two.
The other two is they're known actors, but I just don't know them.
We just don't know them. And also with Fantastic Four, they kind of updated the title. It's not just called Fantastic Four; it's called Fantastic Four First Steps. Because technically, this is set in the '60s, which is
Which
that
is
whole
an alternate universe.
Yeah,
60s,
alternate
where
universe.
technology advanced way quicker than our universe.
And on stage, they actually showed the car, the futuristic car,
They actually
too.
flew it across the audience,
which
was
is
pretty
really cool. And also, we got our first look of a Galactus in the MCU, which it was only a quick second of him, but we were able to see him, and he looks actually pretty cool, by seeing that. And
He actually looks comic accurate.
yeah, very
So it
comic
looks
accurate.
like they're doing a good job there. I heard a few people complaining that his size is a little off, but remember, he still has to eat the worlds. He's probably still a smaller Galactus.
He has the power cosmic, which is able for him to grow in size. And come on, guys, he's gonna be able to grow huge. Come on, guys.
Yeah. So from there, we actually got the Russo brothers on stage, and they announced that they're going to be directing the next 2 Avenger movies titled Doomsday and Secret Wars.
It's not the Kang Dynasty anymore, so sorry, Kang. You're no longer the big bad anymore.
And the Russos even said it, with these 2 movies, they have to introduce a new villain. So on stage, they brought a bunch of Doctor Dooms, and then they revealed the one Doctor Doom that everybody did not expect. And who was that?
It was RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man himself, Tony Stark. He's playing the new Doctor Doom.
Yep.
Which it's a little bit
Controversial
on it because, a lot of people hate it and a lot of people like it.
I think that it's 50-50, but it's sparking the conversation with everybody, and it's bringing back the theories that everybody loves with Marvel movies. Like, what are they going to do with this character that we all love?
Very true.
And it's bringing up a lot of theories, a lot of comic books that they could go through and bring up and actually adapt these stories.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories on it, like Doctor Doom and Tony Stark switch minds. He's just another version of Victor Von Doom, maybe.
Or just another Victor Von Doom that just looks like Tony Stark.
Yeah, it's just.
Who
knows?
I even heard that Doctor Doom might even keep his mask on the whole time, and it's just RDJ doing voice acting.
That would be sick,
kind of like the Mandalorian and Pedro Pascal.
But to round the whole Marvel thing up, I just think that Doctor Doom as a villain, great choice. I feel like if they do him right, I feel like Doctor Doom in general is one of the greatest villains in Marvel. So it's like, if they do it right, then this whole thing could be really great. But yeah, so that was the whole Marvel debate.
Yeah.
That we saw in ComicCon.
Yeah. So and during ComicCon, there's a bunch of stuff going on. They dropped trailers for other things, other movies. I believe Kevin Smith dropped his new movie trailer, 4:30, which love Kevin Smith. But while we're staying on Comic-Con, our second topic of the day was people arrested for trafficking during San Diego Comic-Con.
That's bad.
Now, it's crazy that we got to talk about this, but make sure you're keeping your people safe at these conventions. Have a good time, dress up. This is a time to have fun. You shouldn't have to worry about traffickers, but there's also these evil people in the world where they do want to take advantage and they do want to freaking take these women and sometimes men.
It's really bad, guys. Really bad.
So, I know a few years ago they had to update their sexual assault policies. Now it's a shame that they have to bring up this stuff because
it's really effed up.
These people in the world.
Really effed up.
All right, our third topic of the day is the release of the date announcement for Squid Game 2. Now the trailer shows them in middle of a game, running on a track, doing some crazy stuff. And then at the end of the trailer, we get the reveal that we will be expecting season 2 on December 26th.
After Christmas, which is crazy.
Which is going to be a good holiday.
So just get ready.
Get ready for some kills, some freaking action.
And some
games. I heard that
games.
they're going to actually end it after season 3. So this is halfway through the story. So let's get into that.
Yep.
Our topic number 4, we're going to talk about the Bungie cuts that happened. It's a sad time in the gaming industry. We're seeing a lot of these budget cuts. A lot of these companies are cutting these jobs of these great developers, these great designers. It's just sad to see that these guys are losing their jobs when they're doing good job and great jobs on these games. And I know that I played Destiny 2, and the new expansion had great reviews. A lot of the fans love this one. What I've heard is that they actually made money on it. Like it did really good. So I don't know why that we're going in this direction where we have to cut all of these positions and these jobs of these companies. But hopefully they can bounce back, give us some more games, and
But
hopefully this
who
slows
knows?
down. You know, this year's been a rough year for the gaming industry. A lot of people have been losing their jobs, and yeah, you got anything to say about that?
No, I just say like it's just messed up because it's like yo, like if you're really if they were really good at the job at their jobs and just like and they're producing all this great stuff in the game and all this stuff and they just flat out fired them. It's just like
Yeah.
dang, that's just like it's just messed up. Especially like if that one developer, because remember like out of all these developers that there's that one fired and that one could have been like the best one like that like
Yeah,
brought so much.
Good guy. So yeah, I mean, it's a sad time to hear that. I mean, hopefully those guys can get jobs quickly. All right, guys. Now for our last and final topic of the week, we have some sad news yet again. It was been reported that GameInformer, after 33 years, will be shutting down. They did have a post thanking the fans on Instagram for all the years of support that we gave them. But yeah, it's a sad day. After 33 years, GameInformer will be no more. We will not be receiving our magazines in the mail anymore. I don't think you're old enough to.
No,
You've seen them?
I know what GameInformer is. It's just I just got it in the mail. I got it in the mail because of you. Because like
Yeah, 'cause we had the actual GameStop memberships.
Yeah, like it came for Ray, but like I remember I used to get them in the mail and just like check them out real quick and do all this. But it is really sad that like we're not getting them anymore because there was actually some cool like artwork and like information
They
about
had
the
good
games.
Interviews in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. But
It was just more important back in the days when GameInformer first started and we started receiving them. We didn't really have the internet to give us all our gaming news, and GameInformer was the ones where we find out all the gaming news that's happening every month. So yeah, it's a sad day. I mean, we have a bunch of GameInformers upstairs, and it's just sad to see a big I'd say a gaming media company going down.
Just
I mean,
crashing.
hopefully they can rebound and come up in another, I'd say, aspect. Maybe they could be more on Instagram or some other types of media.
Any media maybe.
Yeah, maybe
any
do
media.
YouTube. Maybe they can bounce back and do some YouTube. But yeah, I mean, that's all our topics for the week. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and catch us next week. Peace.
Catch you next week. Peace.